Hi guys, this is Limited Londo, giving you part 12 on my Dark Souls 3 walkthrough. Today we're gonna move on to a new area, running up the Catacombs of Carthus and the Smoldering Lake. And this dark, looming area. And we're gonna move on to one of the areas that took my breath away, actually. And that is Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. Such magnificent artwork or design. So beautiful. It's such a beautiful place. Has so many deadly things that will kill you. Starting on this bridge. Yeah. That guy will come at you with full force, so be prepared. You don't have to fight him at once if you don't feel like it, but I do. Can be a bit tricky at first. Just have to dance the tango with him. Oh. Yeah, I just usually try to get down or behind them. The same tactics that you use against Ward or Sit in Dark Souls 1. But you gotta fucking watch out for that bite when he turns around and bites you. So yeah, recording managed to screw up. So I defeated the big ass wolf thingy without getting it on tape, sadly. And he dropped this, Pontiff's right eye. And if you remember correctly, we can get the Pontiff's left eye from the second boss. That big doggy guy of the Boreal Valley. Worth, or what's his name again. And what I also did, which is kind of sad I didn't get in the video, is I also did the side quest with Creighton and Ceres. So on that very bridge, if you have talked to Ceres, she will present her summon sign there, and you'll be summoned into her world to fight Creighton the Wanderer. Creighton, who is a mercenary kind of guy from Dark Souls 2. He is a bad guy here, and you get to fight him with Ceres, and if you defeat him you'll get his gear, which is pretty neat. So this is Irithyll, you guys. It's a big beautiful city, but it's a lot of tough enemies, and these are one of those you have to look out for. They can go from being super easy to handle to just unleashing sick combos to finish you off. So my tip is to take it easy, nice and slow. Move out there first. And yeah, I'm using a shield now. And what's neat with Shield of Want is that it doesn't get a parry function. It's a weapon. Instead of parrying, it does the weapon art attack of your right hand weapon. So I can easily go from shielding myself from hits to go on with a weapon art attack with the drag hammers, which is kind of neat. Makes for a transition from defensive to offensive attacking really quick. And over here is the Fire Witches, which is a pain, which I'm sure we're about to witness in a second. Oh. Yeah. It always gets messy with ads. God damn it. Like no rest. And I can do that as well. Well, it's good I'm showing off the moveset of the enemies, right? There we go. Now, let's take these guys on. This should be trivial. Or not. Man, that was cheap. So when you're done fighting the first group, we're gonna be presented with a second one. We've got another fire witch standing up here. And they're fairly easy to stagger, so once they don't got their minions or ads around them, they make for a pretty doable foe. Now let's try to take these guys first before taking that patrol. That's a 1 and a 2. You know, there's a lot of speculation of the city, because the ruler of the city, or the big boss, is Pontiff Sullivan. Pontiff is like a religious title, I think. It's like a high priest or something. And we'll get closer to... I'll explain closer maybe on the next episode when we fight him. How he came to power and his background, because he's an interesting character. And how he has formed this city. It's pretty interesting. And yeah, invisible wall there. A fake wall. As you can see, these Pontiff Knights can be really aggressive. So better have a shield that can block or have it rolling on par. Down here we're gonna meet one of those friggin' bad grandmas in order to get some items and a shortcut. Get backstab there. Makes for a good start. Oh man. Hate that grabbing. Oh. Door is knowing. That's a pyromancer, I think. And we got a witch tree branch. And a shortcut. Which takes us back here. Onwards here, we're gonna pick up some items before lighting the first bonfire, where we're gonna meet Anri and progress her quest line. Is she soon coming to an end? And it's inside this church right here. And there she is.
Oh, I thought it might be you. Good to see you. I never managed to find Horace. But my duty must be done, even alone, as an unkindled Lord Seeker. For the children I knew, bless their souls. We all have our reasons, don't we? Please, take this. Recompense for my foolish request. And also a token of protection. May the flames guide your way. Ah, I would do well to learn from you. May the flames guide.
So that was Andrew, you guys, and she said she couldn't find Horace. That's because we killed him in the last episode because he had gone hollow. The poor guy. So she is continuing on her own. And we'll see later how that goes. I remember this enemy from the Crucifixion Woods. Wonder what it does here. And that undead bone shard is very easy to miss. Many people just wander off without checking behind that tombstone. I know I did the first time. So down here... Wait a minute. Just gonna get my right shield on. So you can see this, they're kind of invisible, but you always see their eyes glinting in the shadows. And when you come close enough, they'll attack you. Oh man. Friggin' dogs. I hate dogs. God damn it. Easy now. Oh, come on. 3. Fucking hate those goddamn dogs. Crap. Alright, let's try this again. So one type of enemy I hate is those fucking 4-legged bastards. Look at that. Look at that. It's freaking horrible. And there's like no way to separate them. They just come running at you. Okay, come on. Come on. That's one. And 2, and there's one bastard left. Let's go get him. Oh. Fucker. Gotcha. And my soul. So yeah, dogs, not my favorites. I'd rather have a cat. So in here it's gonna be crawling with these shadow guys. So better bring a torch. Maybe not the most efficient weapon for battling, but gives you a better line of sight because we're gonna get some of the hidden items in here. And they're kind of tricky if you don't have a torch available. So first up we're gonna try to clear this entire area, and that's gonna take some time. There. I'm gonna choose to do it nice and slow. So here we go. So as you've seen, it's kind of tricky to balance up on these ledges, and it's gonna be a hell of a lot of fighting to do if you fall down here and not cleared the bottom level of enemies. So I like to clear it first, then it's gonna be easier. And over here, down there is a chest, and that's our prize. Oh crap. Sometimes I get so embarrassed for making a walkthrough video and then I do those silly things. But hey. We gotta show that we're all human and can do errors. Don't we? Either way, this game will punish you even if you're a veteran or not. Alright, so in this chest we're gonna pick up Yorshka's spear, which is a pretty interesting weapon. And Yorshka is an NPC and character in this game, and we're gonna meet her later. Maybe not like on the next video, but maybe after that. Irithyll is a pretty big area, so it's gonna take 2 episodes to cover it. And the boss fight. And after that, I think we're gonna move on to the Profane Capital. And so on, so on. I don't think I'll spoil so much on which direction we'll take. We'll get through the game, don't you worry. So here comes these guys who cast magic and homing soul mass. So shadow mages. What's next? You might think. And the answer is creepy ass spider enemies. As you see, they're fairly easy to deal with. But so are all enemies when you catch them by surprise. And outside here, on this plateau, if you didn't beat that alligator wolf enemy up on the bridge at the start of the area, he'll chase you down here and you have to find him here. But I prefer doing it initially when you come here. So that's great heal, a nice miracle on your miracle casters. Oh. Oh man. Suddenly gave me some trouble, these spiders. So I don't know if you watched it, but recently I've done a lot of videos of this game, 2 games actually, of Fury and I Am Setsuna, which are 2 pretty different games from a Souls game. Fury is like, I don't know, it's a boss rush game and it's pretty cool. It's kind of challenging and frustrating, just like a Souls game, but in another way. And you should check it out. It was free on PlayStation Plus games this month, so that's how I got it. And I Am Setsuna is a pretty classy RPG. And has drawn inspiration from old classics like Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger. So it's a pretty neat game to just lay back and enjoy. So this has been Limit of London, guys. Thanks for watching and stay classy, yo.